Sci-Fi Channel Sci-Fi Friday segment on March 19, 1999. At 8 p.m. EST. As the network's anchor series. The Jim Henson Company is credited with the many alien looks, makeup and prosthetics to regular characters on the show. The animatronic puppets Rigel and Pilot were entirely Henson Creature Shop creations. Although the series was planned for 5 seasons, it was abruptly cancelled after production had ended on its 4th season, thus finishing the series on a cliffhanger. Co-producer Brian Henson later secured the rights to Farscape, paving the way for a 3-hour miniseries, Farscape, The Peacekeeper Wars, which Henson himself directed. In 2007, it was announced that the creator was returning for a web series, though production has been repeatedly delayed. In December 2008, a comic book miniseries was released. In continuity with both the television show and the potential online series, it was announced that the creator was returning for a web series, though production has been repeatedly delayed. In December 2008, a comic book miniseries was released. Farscape is an Australian-American science fiction television series conceived by Rodney S. O'Bannon and produced by the Jim Henson Company and Hallmark Entertainment. Originally for the 9 Network. It premiered in North America on the Sci-Fi Channel Sci-Fi Friday segment on March 19, 1999.
I can't believe I found you here. I can't believe I found you here. I can't believe I found you here with the formerendums.
Hello, welcome to another episode of With the Formerendums. This time we'll be having another Spelling Bee. I am Single Walk Run, and this is the second edition of Spelling Bee Walk Run. As we welcome our contestants in, as we have Missy and Blog and Phony, Janos and returning champion LG.
Hello!
Hello everyone, how are you?
You look
Hello.
spiffy!
Thank you very much. Let's meet our contestants and see how they're doing. Blog, how do you feel about spelling? I think you missed the last time.
So last time, I actually had lost my voice, so I was unable to participate, but I did watch it, and I thought, oh, I'm glad I'm not there selling stuff, so here we are tonight.
Oh no. What am I in for?
Thank you. Well, all right. Janos, how you doing? How do you feel about spelling?
I'm doing quite well, and I actually like spelling, and I feel like I'm decent at spelling. There I am. But I honestly did not watch the first iteration of this, and I don't know what I'm in for at all. I don't know if this is, as I was, if this is a legit serious spelling bee, or if this is a jokes and gags and trickery spelling bee, which we are going to
definitely the latter.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
I don't know why it keeps switching Missy back into the big spot.
Well, let's go ahead and talk to Missy as a returning challenger.
I refuse. No. Yeah, one-time loser of spelling B-B-B-R, so I as punishment, I have to play again. So, here I am.
And our returning champion, LG.
Hello! Everyone who has ever seen me type in the chat is wondering how I got to this place. And it's because my typing and my spelling are very different. But I'm very excited to see how much cognitive decline my COVID brain has had in the last months since we've done this.
Very, very good. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for coming. All right, Phony, my lovely assistant, what is our first round?
Well, our first round is, of course, none other than the spelling round.
Okay.
Oh yes.
I forgot about this. I'm a
Okay.
coward. That's right.
We'll probably start with blog. All right, so with this round, it's all about spelling. Our contestants will each have the option to pick a word from these three receptacles. The coward's cup, a cup with two handles, so you would think the words involved would require none to spell. Easy words. These are worth 1 point. The person's purse, adequate for a person. These words we expect a person should be able to spell. They're worth 2 points. And then the bucket of bravery. These are tricky words, hard words. These are worth 3 points. I will go ahead and say there are some words in some of these receptacles that have punctuation as part of their spelling. The punctuation will need to be correct.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, no.
All right. Good to know.
So spoilers
let's
for
start with
Andor. Okay.
Balad, what receptacle would you like a word from?
I gotta see what's in that purse.
Oh God, I'm
What
wearing
one's
that.
the
Purse.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you, Wiz. I feel like that might come in handy.
It might.
Okay.
But also, as a reminder, chat, don't type out the spelling, please.
No.
No. But I was
Also,
Yeah, no spoilers.
Voicey says do it, but don't. No, don't listen to Voicey.
All right, Blog, your word is government.
government.
Government. Also, as a reminder to everyone, you may ask for an origin, the definition, and it to be used in a sentence.
I think I know how to spell this word, but I'd love to hear it used in a sentence.
The sentence I've written down here is, our government kind of sucks right now, doesn't it?
And what is the definition of government?
The system of or group of people governing an organized community, generally a state.
Okay. And now I just go ahead and spell it, right?
You can do it.
Okay, that's going to be a G. It's going to be an O. It's going to be a V. It's going to be an E. It's going to be an R. It's going to be an N. It's going to be an M. It's going to be an E, an N, and then a T.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yay!
2 points for Blog.
As you start spelling, you begin to forget what the word is. At least I do.
Okay. 2 points on the board for Blog.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Just so
Janos, what receptacle would you like to spell from?
I just looked in the chat, like, just to know, like, I'm going to be spelling the Canadian versions of words, like honor is going to have a U in it, for example.
Sure.
So
I don't
you know?
believe any of the words I picked have any of those, like, O-R, O-U-R
Okay.
issues. I don't think.
All right. Well, I was going to be, like, reasonable and just go for, like, something low-key, but I'm gonna go all the way up to the bucket of bravery.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bucket!
Do
You're a
it.
star,
Choose the
goddammit.
bucket. We believe in you, says Wizworld Live.
Okay.
Bucket, 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 bucket.
Janos, your word is Kashyyyk.
I knew it.
Ooh,
I
oh
can
my
spell
goodness.
that.
Okay, how many Y's are in that is the question.
I can spell it.
I can spell it, I think. Let's go with... Okay, well, first it's a capital K, because it's a place. K-A-S-H-Y-Y-Y-K. Kashyyyk.
That is correct for 3 points.
Yeah,
Why?
you got it.
Why?
Yeah.
Wow.
Incredible.
before. Janos.
I have
Successful
definitely
bucket
read at
spelling,
least
amazing.
one Star Wars novel. Yes.
I am not
Whoa!
prepared for this.
I don't know if anyone actually got one from the bucket last time. I don't
Oh
think.
wow!
Really?
I don't remember. I feel like we had a pretty low scoring game last time.
Listen, I'm high up. I'm riding this high, and I'm gonna brag about how good I am at spelling. And then next, I'm gonna just crash. Just watch the next round.
Okay.
Yeah.
The reason I'm the winner is because we had a low-scoring game last time.
Oh well, I'm
Or vice
competition
versa,
for you now.
I think
Yeah.
also there were some sound issues with Smart Overcoat. He couldn't really hear me.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there were a couple words he probably could have spelled in, but he really couldn't hear what I was
Okay.
saying.
Okay,
So
maybe
there were
next
some
time I
technical
should
snafus.
take my time and ask for the sentence and all that stuff to make
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
All right, we'll go with let's go to Missy and leave LG for the returning champion at the end. Missy, what
Okay.
receptacle would you like to spell from?
Well, it's 50-50 whether you get it or not, and I just saw someone get a bucket of bravery, so I feel like I should be able to do that too. So let's get some hubris and bucket of bravery. That
Bucket,
Bucket.
I have nothing to prove. I've already lost.
Oh my God, Grover.
All right, Missy, your word is nihilistic.
Oh shit! I think I can get this because
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
nihilistic. Okay, so Nihil Nihil.
That's not your guess. You're just thinking it through right now.
NHIL
Yeah.
Nihil IS nihilist TIC NHIL ISTIC nihilistic. No, I think it's NIH. I gave my spelling already, but I think I switched the I and the H.
I'll give you one. Lock in your answer right now and go with that. Whatever you say right now.
What? Oh no, that's too kind. NIH NI. Oh god. NIH Nihil, and then I. Because I keep on spelling nihilism. Is my problem. ISTIC nihilistic.
You were so close.
Yeah. What I get? How did I get
Sorry,
it wrong?
Single Walk Run.
I think okay. So unfortunately, that is incorrect. The first
That's
time
fine.
you went through, you corrected yourself and got you missed an I at the beginning, an IH. Then you left out the second I between the H and the I.
Okay, that's fine.
Which I think you probably had it the first time, and then
Yeah.
Here's my tip: when you're trying to spell the word nihilistic, think of the Sith Lord Darth Nihil.
No, I only thought there was one I at the beginning. I was not
Thanks,
trying.
Phony.
I wouldn't have
Yeah,
gotten the
you're
two I's
welcome.
either way.
yeah.
From Star Wars Legacy.
Plausible deniability. The NIH was defunded.
Oh no. No.
That's a really good joke.
That's a good joke. And that's why the first example was given, as our government kind of sucks right now.
Yeah.
There's a theme.
Oh, and I didn't say anything for the bits. I'm so sorry. I should have. Okay, you know what? Let's actively give us in a sentence, please.
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry. You wrote these out.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to steamroll you on that.
No, it's totally fine. No one's forced to hear the sentence or anything like that. But the sentence I did pull was actually a quote from Natasha Lyonne, I think, about Poker Face, and the quote is, "This show is about losing this nihilistic, self-destructive streak and finding connection with another human."
Nice.
Aww.
Nice.
Aww.
Okay, returning champ LG, what receptacle would you like to spell from?
I just want to be able to say this one time. I want to chuck it in the fuck it bucket.
Yes, do it.
Okay.
Bucket.
Bucket.
Okay.
Chuck it.
All right, LG, your word is Kronos.
Oh, I could have got it.
Oh, okay. Well, for this one, I actually do need to hear your
Yeah.
definition and sentence.
Mhm.
Okay,
Oh, that's
the
true.
definition?
Yeah.
The definition is the Klingon homeworld.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
And in a sentence, Captain
Oh.
Picard takes the USS Enterprise D to Kronos so that he may fulfill his role as the Klingon arbiter of secession.
Oh.
Okay.
Featured an episode in a recent block of TNG that we watched.
Wiz saying this has two spellings?
Okay. Well, now that I know that it's the Klingon
Either one
homeworld,
would be
I will
sufficient.
say
Okay.
KR.
The original Klingon.
Oh! I prefer my Shakespeare in the original Klingon, and Voicey knows that.
Yes.
KRONOS.
Unfortunately, that was neither of the appropriate spellings. It starts with a Q-O apostrophe M-O-S, or I believe you can swap the apostrophe and the N. Like it.
I would have gotten that.
It is it is translated to that in
World
English,
says
LG.
I appreciate Wiz, but I'm willing to take the L on this. I did not use an apostrophe, and that I should have had that. I was thinking CH. I was like, oh no, Trixie.
Oh, up for debate.
That was a tricky
Oh,
one.
so so the other actual English spelling is correct technically. Thank you for pointing that out. But this is what I was looking for, and I'm just gonna stick with it. Thank you.
For the bit, I do not deserve that point. But
We have
Flugel's
to have our Klingon in the original, or Shakespeare in the original Klingon.
Because
Can
if
I
it
just
wasn't,
try to
it wouldn't be in the
pronounce
bucket.
That's true.
Can I pronounce it better? Maybe
Yeah.
Oh,
for
let
pity
me make
point?
you big before you pronounce it.
Oh, nuts.
Yes!
Okay. All right. I don't need points. I just needed that. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. So yes, Kronos spelled in English would technically be correct, but I wouldn't have put it in the bucket otherwise. So, at the end of one round,
That's true. That's true.
Blog has 2 points. Janos has 3 points. And we have...
Oh, I like the magnets.
Yeah.
That's
Technology.
cool. How do those work?
Okay.
No one knows. They're a miracle.
Tide goes in, tide goes out.
Can you explain that?
All right, Phony, what's our next round?
Round number 2 is, of course, none other than acronyms. Acronyms. Acronyms.
Oh, no.
Acronyms, not initialisms.
No.
Yes, not initialism. So everyone has a piece of paper and a thing to write on. Just double checking for this round. In this round, I will give you an existing acronym. You will all write down what you think that acronym stands for. The correct answers are worth 2 points, and if I deem it worthy, the funniest incorrect answer will be worth 1 point.
Oh.
And so everyone's going to answer every one I give.
Okay.
So, if everyone's got their things ready, your first acronym is SIM. SIM, as in SIM card.
SIM.
Oh, not like The Sims?
No, not like Sims, comma, the. Or Sim City, or all those. Like the card.
So, correct answers are worth 2 points, and if I find an incorrect answer funny enough, I will award it 1 point.
Oh no, I have the stupidest possible question, Mike. Are you ready?
What's what?
Does spelling count?
Good question.
That's a great question.
I'm gonna change one of my words.
I think in this case, if you're getting the initial letter correct, and the word is identifiable as the word, I will let it slide. In this case.
Okay. Thank you.
Great question.
All right, how's everyone doing?
Oh, perfectly fine. I know my alphabet, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry.
I can spell
And-
words if that's what you're
Okay.
referring
I
to.
will say pens down. Let's start with Janos. What do you have for sim?
I ruined my camera, but I have got Sim. Save information, man.
Save information, man. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what it means, in other words.
Okay, let's go to Missy. What do you have for sim?
SIM, of course, stands for Simulated Emulated Mulation.
Simulated emulated
I believe
emission. Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, LG. What do you have for sim?
Yeah, it's what all of our mask presenting friends are. It's The Simply Irresistible Men.
Ooh.
Simply Irresistible!
He's so fun.
And finally, Blog, what do you have for
I
Sim?
mean, it is of course saturated inside machine.
Oh.
Inside Machine.
Mhm.
It is. That's an accurate
Card.
description.
That's what it is.
Saturated card.
It's saturated
Okay.
inside machine.
I was looking for subscriber identity module for Sim card.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes,
Of course, of course.
Let's have it. I would think. Oh, they're all very funny answers. I think for the song, I'm gonna give it to LG for the
I
We
think
are
I think you're
trans-positive
Simply
on this.
Irresistible, man.
All right, thank you. Okay. All right, next one. Everyone, get your pens and/or pencils ready. Next one is I have shield. There are multiple correct answers for this.
Oof.
Shield. So in the terms of the Marvel sense of shield, there I have 3 correct answers written down for this.
Can I use it in a sentence?
If you can, yeah, go ahead.
I think someone really wanted it to spell shield. Acronyms are acronyms. Absolutely, WizWorld Live. Acronyms, you're valid.
100%. A little bit more time because this is a bit of a long one.
Valid? Very acronym. Lesser? I doubt.
Right, I'll need to get Wiz onto this if we do this a third time.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He's been great at this.
It would be great if you called time so that it looked like I had oh no, I better just fill it in really fast, and this is what I came up with.
Yeah. Probably should have thought about a timer for this round in terms of each question, but
I can start setting a timer for the next ones.
yeah.
No,
We'll
I
probably
just
give 30 seconds for each one, starting from the next one on.
Okay.
But now I'll give you, let's say, 10 more seconds.
I just wanted an
God.
excuse for my performance.
Okay.
I don't know what to say.
I'll change one word. Just mix it up. All right.
All right. And I'm going to say, finish up your writing and down.
I'm done.
Okay. Okay, we started with
I'm using an
yeah.
initial pencil, by the way.
Oh. I
This
love
is
it.
my Dare
with pencil.
pencil.
Perfect.
Ooh.
How old is
Ooh.
that pencil?
Like 30 years old.
We're going to start with Missy this round. Missy, what do you have for
Perfect.
Shield?
So, of course, it's a government enforcement agency that over time had to have a lot of different individual units that sort of fell together. They may not all seem related, but they're all handled by the same department. So they're, of course, the one that handle superheroes, hedonists, identity theft, election fraud, land grab, and divorce.
Yeah, very good.
Good.
But that is what SHIELD handles. Inspired by Colorado's Department of Marijuana, Alcohol, and Bankruptcy.
Oh, the MAB, of course.
The MAB.
Okay, LG, what do you have for Shield?
Married to the MAB.
I like Missy's, but I have, hopefully spelled shield correctly. Someone help! I've eaten little Davy.
That's a good one.
Poor Davy.
Poor Davy.
Poor
He had
Davey.
it coming.
He was still in the Navy and
Yeah,
was for life until I ate him.
That's in the chat for Davey.
Okay, Blog, what do you have for Shield?
So I was like, I'm not going to remember what SHIELD for Marvel stands for. So I figured this might be a product sold on Fox News. It's the the Security Homeland Internet Electricity Landline device.
Ooh.
I've actually seen that advertised on MSNBC, which
You
is
need
interesting.
one of those.
The
to
place
protect
for
you.
politics?
Unfortunately, in my house, yes.
It protects your phone from going woke.
Okay, and Janos, what do you have for Shield?
Okay, I was trying to get somewhere. I only got halfway. So, secret having institution, even lost dogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
That's my shield.
Okay, I believe. Okay, so none of
Their
those. are
secret
correct.
is they lost the dog.
I feel like they employ the lost dogs. They
Yeah.
take them in and give them a means of life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sorry, I lost
Yeah,
my words.
Wizworld has given the top one that I have, Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement Logistics Division, which is what's
Oh my
used in
god,
the
you had to
MCU.
write all those
Oh
words.
my lord.
Yeah, all of
I
them.
knew strategic, and then I was like,
But in the comics, I think it was first known as Supreme Headquarters International Espionage and Law Enforcement Division, and then it was later changed to Strategic Hazard Intervention Espionage Logistics Directorate.
interesting how we haven't always had a Homeland Department of scary Nazism. That was a post 9/11 thing. Cool.
Okay.
You know, Nick Fury lives on the
remember that.
moon now?
Is he? I mean, that was like pre-Secret Wars. Is he still on the moon?
Yeah, in the comics, I think Nick Fury Sr. is still on the moon.
Oh, he loves it there.
And Nick Fury Jr. took over to look like Sam Jackson and be familiar to movie viewers.
Janice, do you have a...
I was trying to show off my mousekeeping.
Oh, let me
Oh,
show the mouse.
mousekeeping.
Mousekeeping, what's that?
What's that?
What's that?
Mousekeeping.
I'm going to see Mary tomorrow.
Oh,
Tomorrow night.
yeah.
Right.
Ooh, one of the Philly shows.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so no one got the correct answer, but the funniest. Ooh, they're all very good. Which one will I
Mine, so you can
award
see it better.
You can all just hold them up again.
Oh,
and we'll
okay.
cycle through them.
Hold
You
mine
can
up.
see the throw up on my screen. This is backwards.
It's not
yeah.
backwards
Whoops.
on ours. It's mirroring it for you to try to be helpful.
Yes,
Yeah.
as long as everyone else
All
can
right,
read.
I think I'm gonna give 1.2. Oh, they're all very good. I think I'm gonna go with Missy.
They're all
Thank
very
you.
good. Missy's made me giggle.
I'm glad that we're tasking the scourge of hedonism.
Did you
Zane!
know
right.
Sidney Poitier's daughter is named Sidney Poitier?
Blew my fucking mind.
His second daughter.
His second daughter, yeah.
Second daughter.
Poor thing.
He was waiting for a boy.
Yeah.
Not
She's-
junior.
she's wonderful.
Spelled different.
Yeah, she's not
Probably
Sidney
better.
Junior.
That's weird.
I think I just learned. Did you? Was that on?
That
the
was
Holes
yesterday.
episode?
Yeah, I realized I talked about it yesterday.
Came up
No.
yesterday.
I mean, I
I
didn't.
feel like I just listened to that on. I want to say the Holes episode of Vectorcast, but I'm not sure. I'm having a meta moment where I heard one fact in multiple places, and I feel like I'm going crazy because of it.
I had no idea she was in Holes.
I'm not sure if that was. Now I'm not sure if that was the podcast.
Or if it
Maybe
just happened during that
consumption,
discussion about
Isn't
holes.
that-
And
Funny when that happens.
Look holes. Is that what we're doing right now? We're looking at what we're doing. Look holes.
Okay.
Or look holes.
okay, next acronym I would like you to spell. What do you think WAL-E stands for?
Wait,
WAL-E.
what? Okay, got it.
Robot WAL-E. If we can, let's get a timer. Brody, if you get the started timer.
Yep, starting now. And he was voiced by Ben Burt.
Yeah, Ben.
Wow, that was my Wally. That was not good.
It sounded like a Owen Wilson Wally hybrid.
Wow,
That was like Calstead.
ka-ching!
Oh yeah, Kalstead too.
That sounds like Calstead.
You have almost 10 seconds left.
Shit. No, I didn't write anything. What was the word again?
WAL-E.
Wally.
We'll give him another 30 seconds.
Okay, another 30 seconds starts now.
I'm making myself laugh.
I'm just
Your time is halfway up.
got nervous and just wrote in capitals. If I do this, it'll be faster.
I wrote in all caps as well. Whoa, what's that noise?
That's your time's up.
All right.
I got it.
Pens down, please. And we will start with, I believe we'll start with LG. LG, what do you have for wall E?
Well, always lick Lemmy's Emmy. I really like this movie, and you know what? I'm fat. I like my iPad or equivalent tablet, and also the robots are you can gender them however you want to. Is a paper I wrote in college.
Oh.
Well,
Ooh.
Very, very good. Okay, we'll move to Blog. What do you have for wall E?
So the secret of the whole movie was in the character's name itself, because it was wall all like level, all level like Earth.
that's it.
Very good. I will say one of those words is correct.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Okay. Janos, what do you have for wall E?
Work, Android. Lift lots of everything.
yep.
Ooh, nice.
No, yeah. Again, one of those words is included.
Ooh.
So we're slowly kind of honing into what wall E stands for. And Missy, what do you have for
I wonder
wall E?
if we possibly have the same right word. It's, of course, a whimsical android left landfill for Eva.
Eva.
That's a good one. That tells the plot.
Yes, you do have one of the L's is correct. One of the L's is lift or lifter. Wall E stands for waste allocation load lifter, Earth
Right.
class.
Interesting.
Right.
Eva.
Camera keeps moving by itself. That's really
Whoa.
You do it.
Yeah,
You do it like a slow zoom. It's so cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah.
doing anything. It was doing it by itself.
The
I don't know.
auto thing that was it Apple does that? Because remember,
Yeah.
Rich Summer had that
Yeah, Rich
problem.
Summer.
Yeah.
You got the rich
Oh,
numbers
okay.
that up.
I see.
One time, Boyd looked up all of the MacBook things
Oh, I love
for me.
those are
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
not now, but
Mhm.
the
Which is
E in
estrogen, yeah.
Eva is estrogen.
The E and Missy's for
This
estrogen.
Earth.
Okay, so no correct answers, but let's see, funniest answer. If everyone just hold them up again. Didn't work.
Mine's not funny. It just is a very accurate description of the plot.
Yeah, it is accurate. Well,
But work android lift lots of everything is also accurate.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Janos with the extra point here. Janos is gonna get 1 point for that one.
Work
Thank you.
Android.
Work Android.
Work android.
Work. Okay.
Work.
Next
Phony.
acronym. Pens and pencils ready.
Wait.
Is
I wasn't even
Epcot.
touching my mic when my mouse when it shifted that time.
What do you think Epcot stands for? Epcot.
Oh,
Oh, I might know this
I
one.
know this one,
Oh,
and not
no.
just
Oh,
because I have
yes, I
answers
think
here.
I do.
Let's
Can
get a
you
1 minute
remind-
timer on there.
1 minute
I'd like to
timer.
remind me
Your
what it
1 minute
Yeah.
starts now.
Yeah, give us an extra couple seconds to see if we can come up with a real one here.
Can you explain me what Epcot is again? Remind me what it is? Or is that going to
It's-
give the whole thing away? Okay, never mind.
Currently, it's part of Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida.
Okay, that's not what I thought it was. Okay. All right, let me think.
That's what I said.
Hmm.
I said Walt Disney World Resort.
In Orlando, Florida?
Yeah, I said all of it. Yes. Thank you for the 3-stream streak. Well, howdy, partner. Who said,
you,
"Oh right,
partner.
I'm streaking on you."
Yeah, this is one where it's not funny. I think I just have the answer.
15 seconds left.
Thanks to Funkland and Podcast The Ride.
I love Defunctland. Oh,
I do too.
They haven't been making have they been making videos lately, or
They've
have I
been
just not
they've
seen
been
them?
making
Put
longer.
on TikTok.
They've been making longer videos, but fewer.
That's
Oh,
the timer's
Wiz.
up.
Wisdom.
Okay, I think we're starting with Janos this round.
My pen dropped when you said to drop, and all I had written down was Epcot. Every person can.
Oh.
And I was trying to think of something for O. I was
Every
like,
person can O.
Go to.
Every person
Disney.
can
I was
O.
gonna say go with the small
Make that a
D and
shirt.
the big O and go to Disney.
And listen,
I don't know
if
yet.
if you can't O, that's okay. But if you would like to O, there are therapists and things that, some medical things and some psychological things and just a lot of communication.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can go to your laughing place with the help of a therapist.
What is isn't there a Chapel Roan lyric? She says, "Just give me a call if you
Oh,
ever
yeah.
had one."
Yeah.
Cause baby, I'm a giver.
Yeah.
Thank you for making me have to explain service talk to my phlebotomist.
Okay. I realize I probably went out of order, but okay, either way, it's fine. Missy, what do you have for Wall E? Oh, no, Epcot.
Give us Wally again.
Walt's experimental prototype city of tomorrow.
I think that might be it.
Now-
Those are a lot of correct words.
Yeah.
I
Right
think
It's
that's
such,
A lot of correct words.
but maybe mine's funnier. But that's what you
We'll
know.
go to LG first.
I knew I wasn't gonna get it. I said, European people charm our tourists. So it's referring to the employees of Epcot.
that's a good one.
That's very good. And Blog, what do you have for Epcot?
I, of course, is definitely right because I definitely know this more than Missy. Is Earth protect community of technology?
Ooh. I will say one of those words is what I have here. I have very close to Missy, experimental prototype community of tomorrow.
Oh, community of
Very
tomorrow.
close.
Viewers.
That's
I have two.
I might give Missy the correct. I might just say that's correct from terms of
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Missy deserves
Blog
it.
has
Oh.
two words correct.
community and up. Yes. I'm going to give Missy 2 points for a correct answer there.
Thank you.
And funniest answer, I think I'm going to go LG for the funniest and correct answer.
thank you. And there are, it's not just European people, but that was the E.
Right. Yeah.
You can drink around the world if JoJo's streams are any indication. Don't do that. That seems dangerous in the heat.
Okay.
Don't go to Florida if you can help it.
Yeah.
If
Right,
you
your
can't,
next-
I'm so sorry.
Acronym.
Jeez. I'm always surprised. There's another one.
Oh,
Yeah.
so many acronyms.
This one, I might have made this one a little too long, but
Okay.
I like
this
it.
is-
Yeah, this one's interesting.
the whole show last time only lasted an hour, so
It's true.
we had a little bit extra time. Your next acronym is laser. Laser.
Shit.
Oh my god, I learned this in school.
And which
Guaranteed.
spelling of laser would we like? We know a person named Laser. We know.
Yes, we do know a person named Laser.
Um,
I'm looking for you to spell out in words Laser.
S. Thank you.
Laser.
As in lasers go pew pew.
Yes. This is one I
I'm gonna
memorized
be
as a child for no real reason other than it was in the textbook. And I was like, oh, that's fun to know. Let me
Yeah.
So
what that is.
I don't remember it anymore.
I think I'm close, but I don't think I'm gonna be. I think I'm not right.
I do not know this one.
And then
I forget what
I think
it
in
is.
7th grade, my science teacher is like laser's an acronym. No one knows what laser stands for. I'm like, I know immediately. Yeah, laser, radar, scuba,
Yeah.
and I know all those.
Oh,
I know scuba.
Scuba and laser are definitely the one I know. Radar is the one radar and sonar are a little bit don't
Yeah.
always stick in my head because it's slightly different because there's a word, 2 letters for a word in both radar and sonar.
I had a friend who was a scuba diver and did a lot of underwater video, and so that was what sort of eventually got me to remember what scuba stands for.
Stop, you bastard ape.
Nope. You also left out a letter. Voicey.
Oh,
There's a
stop
extra C and stop
coming,
there.
you bastard ape.
There we go.
There we go.
Like coming to the ocean.
Oh, I mean, that's what I assumed you meant. I didn't think you were taking this to a weird place. Oh, I forgot to set a timer. Shit.
I zoned
I was
out
wondering what
trying
was
to
taking so
Let's
think.
make it 30 seconds from here. 30 seconds from here.
I mean,
And
okay.
I want to
I
know
had
what the
time to
weird
draw a
place was.
picture.
Oh, when Voicey said that scuba means stop coming, you bastard ape.
I do want to get certified all of a sudden.
15 seconds left?
Oh, fuck. All right.
See, I'm sacrificing. I got a funny answer earlier, so now I'm just trying to answer them.
Well, yeah, I just kind of.
I feel like if I
wrote
get
down the first
if I get a
one.
bunch of the words right, then
But to be fair, the other ones I didn't actually know. These last two.
I mean, you get
kind
more
of have an
points if
idea.
you know it. So,
Yeah, that's
right.
fair.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we'll start with LG. LG, what do you have for laser?
Scientifically correct. It says laughing at servers, evil, rude.
Yes.
I'm not on
100%.
Minecraft
That is a
server.
true statement.
Unless it's at their jokes.
100.
Yeah.
Well, that's laughing with server.
Yeah. Support our friends in comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, Blog, what do you have for laser?
I have everybody knows this is an easy one. It is light amplified super efficient radar.
I will tell you, you have two words correct in there, light and amplified.
That's pretty good.
Let's Janos first.
I mean, that's pretty much
All right.
completely right.
I got the first word right. So, light and stream extra red.
Hell yeah!
Oh.
Is it a
Yeah.
Kit Kat?
Eye cat.
It's laser
Laser
cat.
Well,
cat.
laser eyes. Cat with laser eyes.
Aww.
Very
I
nice.
feel like that is the most correct based on the diagram. But
Missy,
science.
what do you got for laser? You might have
Yes.
the right answer. See.
So I initially wrote down the incorrect because I was just going off the dome. Light amplified series of rays, but then realized lasers didn't have an O in it, and I think I stumbled on the right answer. Light amplified sensory emitted rays.
Very
Oh.
close. It is light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation.
Oh,
Asian.
Stimulated emission
So
of radiation.
I don't know. Bi was in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
The inclusion of
They
five is
sneak in extra
superfluous.
words.
If you gotten
Yeah.
the other words correctly, I would have given it to you.
yeah. No, I have too many
we do
wrong.
not approve of bi erasure on this stream.
It should be Labzer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna shoot you with my Labzer.
Oh, labs. Sorry, my labs.
Remember
I did-
when we all got Labzer
I
pointers
misheard you.
for presents one year?
Yeah.
Like, every birthday and holiday, and
Mhm.
then the FAA had to be like, "Don't point those in the sky at planes."
Don't point those in your eyes.
And everyone who had one was at the drive-in
Oh.
when I was seeing a
And
movie.
they had to ban them from schools, I think.
Yeah. Don't just
Alright.
point them into every window you drive by while your parents are driving you somewhere.
I was not allowed one, and probably for good reason. Honestly, good looking out, my parents.
Yeah. Yeah, Eric, adding Zords to the end of everything.
Definitely remember that day.
What?
Okay, so.
Humble
Having
brag.
the sex ors.
My own experience with
Except
lasers is
some
being
of those-
engaged to a butcher by the name of Laser Wolf
Laser Wolf! Look at him!
Lahayim!
to life.
Lahayim!
Okay,
Lahayim!
so technically no 2-point answers for that, but I will give 1 point to LG for the server's evil how rude.
Thank you. Don't do that.
Yes, do not be rude to your server.
Well, howdy.
And I'm gonna go ahead and-
I'm almost. I might be able to. I will never get like zero Mustel level, but my dad did play Tevya in high school, and I'm trying to laser wolf to Tevya. I can't do it. Okay.
Okay.
Check back with me in a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will. All right, last one of this round. What do you think ABBA stands for?
Oh
What do you think ABBA
God!
stands for?
I know what it stands for, but I don't know what it stands
Eurovision
for.
just happened.
So did the Intergalactic Song Contest.
It's true.
Yeah.
Who
Always
won
be
the?
being always. We got a timer going.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh God, hang on.
Yeah, the timer's running.
Okay, I'm ready.
And
I think I have 3 out of 4. I don't
3
think
out of
I have
4 is not
4.
bad.
I have 2.
Maybe 3. I don't think I got them.
Okay. Pens down, blog. We'll start with you. What do you have for ABBA?
Of course, I believe this is off of their names, and so of course it's attractive. Names always.
Likewise, is Ardwolf, Beowulf, Blackwolf, and Airwolf. Very good. And we go to Janos. What do you have for ABBA?
Okay. It's the girls' names that I wasn't sure. So I guess that there was Anna, Benny, Bjorn, and Amy.
Very
Question mark,
close.
I'm not sure.
Close.
Yeah.
Missy, what do you have for ABBA?
Anna, Benny, Bjorn, and Andres.
Ooh.
Okay. And LG, what do you have?
I never knew the name thing. That's very cool. I said accidents bring bad attitudes.
Oh.
But
True.
the names are
Potentially.
cool. I will never forget that. Okay.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
it's
I would
the-
argue
the-
2 of them
it's the
are.
4
With
Swedish singers and
Yeah, the four
musicians.
Swedish singers. It is Agnetha,
Agnesa!
Bjorn,
cool
Benny,
name.
and Annafrid.
Annafrid.
ANNI
And Anna
Frid.
I did.
I'm pronouncing it wrong probably, but you guys definitely got Benny and Bjorn in there.
Well,
we
I
both
remember the
guessed
composers
Anna.
of chess for sure.
Yeah.
it was Agnetha all along.
I remember the A-Teens covering them, I think.
All right. So no
I was
two correct answers. I will give the extra point, 1 point for funny answers. I'm gonna give it to LG again. I like that.
I don't know anything, but I am a little funny sometimes.
You are racking up
Okay,
the points
so
where it actually
Lloyd's
matters.
guess is
Disney-
Archie Beetle Bailey Oliver.
what was George's ABBA called? Didn't he have an ABBA? We did the ABBA.
Oh, I don't remember.
George. Oh,
George Lucas, creator of Star Wars.
yes.
Yeah.
I like this one.
George.
Yeah, Sleepy Zane. They're cameo in the Encantra for the code.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's right.
Hey, congratulations on a 7-stream streak, a Ghost Bro.
Yay!
Most
Right, at the end of
Streaking.
2 rounds, here are the scores. Blog is at 2, Janos is at 4, C is at 3, and LG is
I got no point that whole round.
And remember, mine are all because I'm good at spelling.
Yes.
Okay. I think we're on to round 3. Phony, what is round 3?
Round 3 will take you on a bit of a road trip because it's states
No.
and provinces.
Oh.
That's states and provinces.
Hit and miss.
Okay, so I've got a board here you can't really see that has 10 options on it.
Uh-oh.
We're going to each go around twice. You're going to pick a number, and then Phony
Can you
will
make
show you
Single walk
the
run
shape
bigger?
of the... It's just 1 through 10.
Wait.
Can't read
oh,
it.
there you
But right
go.
now, 1
I
through 10
can
is
see
available.
you. Okay.
And then Phony will reveal the shape of that state or province, and I will ask you to spell that state's name and the postal abbreviation code, the 2-letter code. The correct name is worth 1
not
point,
me.
and the correct 2-letter abbreviation is worth 1 point. Let's see. Who shall
That's
go
not
first? So these are either going to be a U.S. state or a Canadian province. There are no territories. Okay,
Oh no, I know exactly which one I'm gonna accidentally land on.
What about commonwealths?
I don't think I picked any commonwealths.
Okay.
I believe I didn't. Hopefully I didn't. But okay, so let's see. Who am I starting with? Let's go. Let's start with blog. Blog. Out of these 1 through 10, what would you like?
Number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah. Tony, show number 4 on the screen, please.
Is that number 4?
Yeah.
Wait, you have to
no.
It is
spell
number
what
4.
that is?
Oh no.
Are you gonna read
Oh,
that, or you just have to spell what it is?
Oh.
Well, I don't think that's a state.
Whiz.
You know what?
Alright, what's your guess?
Should I say it and spell it, or just spell it?
If you can't get
just
it,
spell
can I do it?
Spell it. Let's say it's Quebec.
And two-letter code. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Janice, you can spell it just for funsies.
Okay. SASKATCHEWAN.
I would not have been able to spell it. I would not have been
That
able to
is
spell
correct.
it.
And the
Hell yeah.
two-letter code, just for the hell of it.
Oh shit, we do the postal code too? I forgot you told me that part. I don't know their postal code.
That's fine. It
Is it
is,
SK?
yes, correct. That is Saskatchewan.
SK.
Okay.
Oh,
Saskatchewan.
I see what you mean. The two-letter thing. I thought you meant
Yeah.
what their postal codes
It
are.
was just for funsies anyway, so that's fine. They're
Yeah,
each
okay.
answer for each one will be
I
worth
mean, the
1 point each.
iconic shape is hard to miss. Like, the shape of
Yeah.
that province is very square. So, it's like...
Yes.
I was trying to figure out where, when I look at maps of hockey teams, this is not how I look at them. So it's very, I'm like,
fair. I mean, I'm going to
Okay.
have a hard time if a state comes up. Like, I'm going to be screwed, so...
Okay, we're gonna go to Missy. Missy, what options do you have? We have everything except 4 available to you.
I would like to do number 8.
Number 8. Phony, what is number 8?
This is number 8.
Oh, fuck you.
What? It's number 8.
So it is a province.
I think I got this one.
It could have been a state. I wouldn't know.
Really?
What?
Stuff?
Like, probably it's not.
Oh gosh.
Maybe it's one of those East Coast fucks.
This isn't that instantly valuable, but I think I
They're
know
all
what it is.
weird and wobbly.
I'm trying to think if this is.
I'm an East Coast fuck.
I'm trying to think if this is one of the ones that's in the northwest or the northeast. I don't think it's one of the ones that's more near the border. And it's not Quebec, because I know. Or no, is that actually the little part of Quebec? Is that the little part? No, is that ever?
I will.
No,
none of these are to scale. They're all kind of scaled up to be approximately the same size.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna say the Northwest Territories. Northwest Territories. I don't think that's right. And then
unfortunately, that is not how you spell New Brunswick.
yeah, it's that little fucking one on the far
it's
east.
hanging off the part of Maine.
hanging off of
I
Maine.
would have thought it was a state and gotten it wrong, because I wouldn't have
Voicey wants to know if that's where the
recognized that
Labrador
what
Peninsula is.
No,
It's
that would
near
be.
there. It's right on top of Maine. If you bring up the image again, you'll see.
It's right next door to me.
Peninsula in
Yeah.
Maine?
So this
I'm
part,
No.
I'm
No.
backwards. But that
Down.
little thing on the left is the top tip of Maine.
So this
Hangs off
direction
Maine.
from there.
No, the Labrador Peninsula is
Right.
is in the north in Quebec. This is would be south and east of it.
And then like Prince Edward Island is somewhere over there.
Canada does.
Wait, put me up with the map. Put me big in the map and then me behind it.
Or wait, or is New Brunswick actually? No, wait, no, that's Newfoundland.
This is New Brunswick. PEI is, or Prince Edward Island is up the other. I'm trying to make my finger go opposite direction of what I'm doing, but it's Mirrorland.
Oh.
Mirrorland. I can't do it.
That's why I mirror myself on my camera.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
disable the
physically do it.
mirroring too.
My hand won't do it.
It-
That way. There we go. I did it. Prince Edward Island is like around here, and then my home is down right here.
Oh.
Over here. There we go. I got it. Right here.
Oh.
That's where Nova Scotia is.
Okay.
Wait,
all right.
where? I think I've been there. Wait, what?
Nova
The-
Scotia. It's on the bottom.
Yeah,
right.
I've been there. It's the most beautiful place I've
Oh.
ever been in my whole life.
Oh, where did you go? Sorry.
I can't remember. It was a long time ago, but I had schnitzel, and wine spritzers.
Ooh.
And it was
Very
the most
nice.
beautiful place I've ever been. It was where the glacier
Yay.
went through. Or
Oh
yeah.
wow. Oh, you must have went up to Cape Breton, I guess. That I don't know where you may have been. A glacier. I'm trying to think where the heck is a glacier.
It may have even been called Glacier Bay. I'm not even.
Oh,
I
Glace
think.
Bay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you for the
beautiful.
raid,
Okay,
Roy
Cape
Martini.
Yeah,
Yes,
beautiful.
thank you. Anyone tuning in with this raid, we're doing a little spelling bee a la
Oh my goodness.
Guy Montgomery's Guymont spelling bee.
I was watching Roy play something. I was lurking in there earlier, doing some rogue some like rogues. I think.
Okay. All right. I think we're gonna go to Janos. Janos, what
Whoa.
option would you like?
It's my turn. Option number 2, please.
Number 2. Phony, what's number 2?
This is number 2.
Oh, that's a layup. It's a layup.
Maybe not for someone from Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happened.
Yeah, I'm sure only Canadians are bad at this
fuck is
part.
that?
Okay. There's a little thing in the corner.
I'm gonna write down my guess.
corner. Okay, maybe it's okay, are people telling me clues in the chat?
I don't think
No.
so.
No, they're
I haven't
supposed to
seen it
glut.
yet.
Oh, Roy's doing
Oh,
glut.
God.
Praise glut, which is
Praise
helpful.
Glut.
Yeah,
Give
may
me
glut help
good
you.
luck, Glut. Because
Glut.
I'm gonna guess. I know the state I want to. I'm trying to remember what's that one at the top. I think it's one of the ones at the very top.
Oh, Wiz has a hint. It's an awful place.
Oh,
Wiz.
no, but now I'm just gonna say one, and you're gonna say, "Oh, how could you say that place is an awful place?" But I'm gonna
You have a better
say-
shot than not.
Yeah, I
Here's
mean,
my
yeah.
guess. I'm gonna guess with my fingers crossed. Montana.
Oh.
I would have
Ooh,
liked to have
unfortunately,
seen.
That is not how you spell Kansas.
Oh,
Oh,
K-N-S-A-S-T.
I won't put it on screen in case it's one of them. I said Wisconsin.
That was what I also was gonna.
Wiz,
No,
Wiz
Wisconsin
with
looks
the
like a big
correct
mitten.
take. Wiz, I think there are 50 awful states.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're up to LG. What would you like to?
Number 7, please.
Number 7. Phony, what's number 7?
Number 7 is this one.
It's one of two.
It's where the
Is it
it's
Canada?
the west. It's in Canada. It's above. Oh fuck, Milan Lucic is from there, I think. Right? Like, fuck. That's a city. All right, hang on. All right, don't. Okay, I'm not representative of all U.S. Americans. If I beef this, it's fine.
I am, and I know nothing.
Ontario? That's not. Oh, wait. Vancouver? Is that a city or a state? A province? Oh,
I'm keeping my face neutral.
no. Oh, no. Okay, no, it's definitely where the Canucks play. And that is, where we shoot movies. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Vancouver's a city. Don't do this to me, Mike. Oh.
You're the champ. You were the one that won, and
Tied for the lead right now. Still tied for the lead.
It's the western one. The Vancouver Canucks. That's a city. That's a city.
Oh. Oh.
It's
I
the
think
Texas.
I know.
Oh, Alberta. Alberta. Is that a
And
Alberta?
what's the 2-letter code?
B.
AB?
Yeah, correct on both counts. Alberta.
Oh, shit! And that
But Vancouver is not in Alberta.
Vancouver
Yeah, Vancouver's
is
in
not
BC.
Yeah.
British Columbia is what you were going
Okay,
for.
I
Yeah.
definitely thought that it
Thank
was
you.
British Columbia.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know how I both
It's
got
next to
that
British
correct
Columbia, though.
and very
Yeah.
wrong at the
Yeah.
same time.
All right, so that's 2 points for LG.
Nice.
As we go one more round through, going back to Blog. Blog, what options would you like? We have 1, 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10.
Pass. I'll just pass.
No.
Bucket,
Not
bucket, bucket.
Bucket!
Let's
Bucket!
go with 1.
1, okay.
Okay. Here's number 1.
How embarrassed am I going to be? Okay, great,
Oh,
great,
boy.
great.
Ah.
I think that's Iowa. IOWA.
No, that is not how you spell Colorado.
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 Shit.
Colorado.
Everybody's eyes went right to Missy. Is it?
That's definitely not what Iowa looks like. Unfortunately.
No.
Oh, I meant. Sorry, I forget which one I meant, but I was wrong either way.
Okay, now we go back to Missy.
I'll take number 10.
Number 10. Tony, what
That-
is number 10?
Ooh.
That is
Number
South Carolina. SOUTH space CAROLINA. South Carolina.
And what do you think is the 2-letter code?
SC.
And that is correct on both counts. South Carolina.
My day job is in state licensing, so I would hope to not get that wrong. I was dreading it though.
Jano.
That was good. That was
Yeah.
good. Missy. I was gonna
3,
look
5,
like a
6, and
Virginia.
9.
Okay, let's go with 6.
6. All right. Tony, what's number 6 look like?
Oh man, not again.
Jesus.
I'll tell you, it's not Colorado.
Yeah, this is
Not Colorado.
This is Colorado.
It might be Iowa.
Hey guys,
though.
it's almost like borders are a weird and arbitrary thing that make absolutely no sense, and we don't need them.
It's a give me now to a person, to an American possibly, but not to a Canadian.
Not necessarily to Canadian.
Not necessarily a
Not
Canadian.
This
Oh
American.
no, they're saying I gotta get this one in the chat. Oh man.
They already
again.
guessed all of the square ones I know.
I'm gonna go with KENTUCKY.
Unfortunately, it is not how you spell Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Wyoming
Kentucky's
and
a
Colorado.
cool-shaped one.
Yeah.
Kentucky's
I was
like
waiting. I
It's
was waiting for
yeah, it's
Wyoming
like
to
flat on
pop
the
up.
bottom and like a squiggly line on top. Wyoming and Colorado are the ones
American
that are
geography
squares.
was not
When I saw
fair
Colorado
to
come up,
me.
I knew Wyoming was hiding somewhere on that board. I was hoping to snipe it.
We also have a lot of like international. I mean, there's people watching from Canada and Australia.
Yeah, sorry, this is not my strong suit. I'm not showing my.
No,
That was
don't
the-
worry.
Hey.
Right. All
I
right, LG, close up
definitely-
the round.
Oh,
do you
3, please.
3, please. All right. Tony, what does 3 look like?
Oh, what the fuck?
All right, don't cause an international relations issue here. It's a
It's another
perfectly,
Canada one, right?
I had-
perfectly
Oh,
cromulent.
I should have guessed.
Tony-
I should have picked this number.
Or Boise did say what I was thinking.
Wiz took a geography course in college, and their exams were they'd be given a blank map of a continent and have to draw all the political boundaries and major rivers.
Oh, wow. That's
Jesus.
crazy.
Yeah,
Oh my
this is making
God.
me realize I don't know Canadian provinces by shape as well as I thought I
I-
did.
And I, in fact,
Oh, I know I
their
don't.
names.
Even I have
It does
trouble
not
with
look like
these
our
little-
51st state.
I know what areas they are by word, but realizing by shape, I'm like, oh no,
Yeah,
that's not
seeing it on a
good.
map,
I think
like,
I know what
it makes
this one
sense to me,
is.
but then when you see the shape alone, you're like, wait, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Especially
guess
if you're
this
scaling them,
one
too.
Yeah, and I'm scaling them,
is.
yes.
This one has to be Ontario, which has not been guessed yet. Has that been guessed yet? Did we already guess that?
It
It's
hasn't
not
come up
been.
yet. It hasn't
Okay.
come up yet.
On ONTARIO.
Unfortunately, not how you spell Manitoba.
Manitoba. That is Manitoba.
Wow.
Oh, I would have gotten
Ontario's
that
kind
one.
of
How you
wide,
know
like
these
obvious,
things?
because like got the
Ontario's-
lakes and the bays
Yeah.
and
This
the,
is the
Alberta
first time
and-
I've
around
heard of
the
Manitoba.
north
You've
of
never
the.
heard of
Great Lakes.
Manitoba?
No,
I was just
haven't.
trying to make
Alberta and
sure.
Manitoba are almost kind of like mirrors of each other, but Manitoba has that little bit of a little part that goes out.
Yeah, Saskatchewan is the one skinny one in between them, and Manitoba's east, and Alberta's west.
I was just trying to like name cities that I could be like, oh, London, Ontario, which means Ontario's the province.
What are 5 and 9 out of curiosity?
Sure. Let's show what 5 is.
The fuck, man?
Is that
Washington?
South Dakota?
Yes, it is indeed South Dakota.
Ooh, nicely done. No points for that though. This is just fun.
Nope.
Yeah, no,
round,
this
right?
is just
Okay.
is.
Hard one.
Is that North Dakota?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. North
Hell yeah.
Nice.
and that's
Well
round. Was it round 3?
Yeah, that was round 3, and so
All right. Scores.
I think I'm
Blood's
winning.
still at 2. Janos is at 4. Missy's at
Ooh.
5, and LG defending
The
their lead
returning
at 6.
champ. Yep.
Wow.
Defending champ at
Do
6.
not know how that
At
happens.
2. What am I doing? Round 4.
yeah, round 4 is, of course, just what it sounds like: homophones.
What'd you call me?
Yeah, Missy.
Homophones. Homophones.
Homophone.
Are you coming out as a homophone?
I'm a
Phony?
phony.
Right. Homophones.
Where's my month?
Homophone. Words that sound alike but are spelled differently. One at a time. I will give you each a homophone to spell.
Oh, this is
I
fun.
will simply say the word, and then you will have to spell it. But you can ask for me to say it in a sentence. And I think anyone that watched last time will realize that sentence probably will not be helpful.
Okay, sentences.
We'll start with Janos this round.
Okay.
Janos, your word is click.
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 Tell me a sentence.
In the stereotypical high school landscape, students will group off into discrete and distinct social groups. I guess when you click with a click, you stick with friends with similar ticks.
Mike.
And you're not telling me. So I only can spell one word, is what you're saying here.
Yes.
Well,
So you have to pick which one to spell and then spell that one.
Be glad your only has 2.
I'll go with CLIQUE.
That is correct. You spelled click, the narrow exclusive circle of or group of persons, and not click to fit together, function well together, or to select especially the computer interface by pressing a button on a control device such as a mouse. But you got a correct point for that. That is worth 1 point. You're up to 5.
Yay.
As we go to Missy.
Oh, okay.
Missy,
Wiz, that's
your
how
word.
they did it in Canada. It was the Canadian alt title.
Click.
Click.
Right.
The word is hour.
Oh, will you put that in a sentence for me, please?
Hour after hour, our work is never over.
Well, I think you want me to spell hour. H-O-U-R.
Unfortunately, you spelled hour, a period of time equal to 1/24th of a mean solar or civil day, equivalent to 6 minutes.
Oh.
I was looking for hour, a form of the possessive case of we used as an attributive adjective.
How could you have made such a blunder? Like,
I think there must have been some static coming through
You
my
fool.
headphones. It's fine.
I believe,
You
honestly,
fool!
Janice, last time we played this, no one got any of them.
We all got them all.
We all option picked the one
I
that
know
didn't
it
have.
was-
I actually,
I know
You
I
are the
got
first
one.
person to get it.
I actually
Yeah.
thought that
I know I got it.
no one could
completely
ever
wrong.
get them right. I thought that was part of the bit.
No, I have
Oh, you
bolded the one I want you to spell. And
I
Yeah.
can confirm.
Oh.
And on the show, they also do get them right sometimes.
Yeah.
It is meant to have one answer, but the whole joke is just you have a 50-50
Yeah, you
shot,
vote no.
or sometimes a 1 out of 3 or 4 shot.
I see. I haven't watched that actual show of the Guy Montgomery.
it's
No,
quite
I
fun.
haven't
It's
watched
a lot of
version of it.
if you've watched New Zealand Taskmaster or Australian Taskmaster, they all come up because there's Guy Montgomery has done both a New Zealand and an Australian version, and so basically everyone that's been on Taskmaster has been on his show.
Right, right.
Got some fluval
okay.
slander. But we trust 1B's gamesmanship.
Oh yes.
Okay, so we're gonna go to LG. LG, your word is gorilla.
Please, please give me this in a sentence. Saw Gerrera.
Did you hear about that ape militia? It's a real group of gorillas.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about this the other day.
Which one do you want, and which one can I spell?
Spell the one that's in your heart, and also the one that you can spell.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like
That's my strategy.
I should not be an anarchist because I can't spell hierarchy no matter what.
Or,
I mean,
or
doesn't
gorilla.
that make you a perfect anarchist?
I'm gonna go with G. O. I'll do this one. Gorilla. GORILLA.
Unfortunately, you spelled gorilla, a terrestrial, largely vegetarian great ape of the genus of the same name, inhabiting Central African forests. I was looking for gorilla, of or relating to or suggestive of gorillas, especially as being aggressive, radical, or unconventional.
The thing is, like, I'm not
I can't
confident that I
believe-
could spell gorilla
Yeah.
correctly.
So that is
I couldn't.
GUERRILLA.
And I
Two
would
Rs
have
spelled.
done
Gorilla
one R.
has 2 L's?
Yeah,
R's, 2 L's.
most do.
I would have gotten the 2 L's. I have not been able to. That's one of those words where it's like hierarchy. I just can't.
Okay. Blog.
My anarchy card going away.
Blog. Your word is Tuscan.
Can I have that in a sentence?
If A New Hope took place in Italy, we could have had Tuscan Raiders.
Let me go. I'm going to go with TUCSON.
Okay, you spelled neither of those. So
Isn't that what you
The Tucson. The Tucson.
as in Tuscan Raiders of the planet Tatooine, or the other version of
Tucson.
spelling of the city,
It's spelled
Tuscan,
Tucson, as in
USCAN,
Arizonia.
I thought that was one of the options.
of link to our characters in Tuscany.
I would like to see the Tucson Raiders.
Yeah.
Wiz is really
yeah.
having fun.
I thought you were
tonight.
gonna get that one, Block.
I was-
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be so
Okay.
funny, and I was like, that spelled differently than the other one.
All right, coming back around to Janos. Janos, your word is gate.
Did you say gate?
Gate.
Gate. Please give me a sentence.
My foot got caught on the gate, and I tweaked my knee. My gait hasn't been the same.
Gate. GATE.
Unfortunately, you spelled a movable barrier, usually on hinges, closing and opening an offense wall or other enclosure. I was looking for gait, GAIT, a manner of walking, stepping, or running.
Of course you
My gait is altered, and I use a cane, and this is my newest one that I made. I put the ice pick top on my old cane.
I was gonna say, it looks like
Nice.
a dope ass cane.
Thank you.
You're a prospect.
Gate.
I'm gonna channel someone else for my joke here for a second, so we just gotta imagine it coming from this voice. Oh, I got my foot stuck in a gate the other day, but he asked me to put it there.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Liz. Interesting, gate and gates share an etymology.
Oh.
Thank you, Liz. Okay, I couldn't believe
Why am I big?
Missy,
Mm-hmm.
your word is cannon.
Oh, do tell. Please use it in a sentence.
Okay.
I'm a big collector of historic artillery. I've amassed quite the cannon.
Mm-hmm. Well, the one that I find more interesting is canon, CANON.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Body of related works. Not to be confused with cannon, CANNON, a mounted gun for firing heavy projectiles, a gun, howitzer, or mortar. That is 1 point for Missy.
And in my fanon for former randoms,
Ooh.
you guys are all really good spellers in my fanon. Just fan cam,
Aw.
I think.
Aw.
Mine, you're all
Aw, thank
dating.
you. I'm actually not that great of a speller, which is why I'm hosting and not playing.
Oh,
Okay, we're up to LG. Your word is Colonel. Colonel.
Oh no!
please. Oh no, we were literally. Someone and I were just talking about this the other day. Okay, please.
I think
please
it may
give
have
me a
come up
sentence.
yesterday from
Yeah.
Games from Outer Space.
That's what it was.
The mess,
Okay.
This
hall,
is a rough one.
the mess hall served corn on the cob for lunch, and the colonel certainly had a kernel or two stuck in his teeth.
Colonel. COLONEL. Colonel.
That is how you spell a commissioned officer or similar rank in the armed forces of some other nations. I was looking for Colonel, KERNEL, a
Yeah.
whole seed grain as of wheat or
Oh my
corn,
god.
or the central or most important part of anything. But you did spell colonel correctly.
That's how I would have spelled it. Oh, despite the fact that I streamed how many hours of the Colonel's Bequest game on
Yeah?
the stream and still cannot spell Colonel as in an officer. It's
I
impossible.
wish I had spelled it the way Maddie had.
Came from the same word. Thank you, Wiz. Yeah, this game is a little bit mean, unfortunately. So can scroll.
Yeah, it does.
The game
It
is
does
supposed
feel
to be
like you're
tricksy and
intentionally picking. the
And
other
another
word.
mean game will be coming up at 8 p.m.
But
Pacific,
This
11
is
p.m.
true.
Eastern
this
with
is
cryptid trivia.
This is children's play.
And also,
up
this
until
is
Janos
equally
got it.
mean.
This is so much better than Crowd Purr.
Oh, strong words coming from Blog. Okay, Blog, last one of the round. Blog, your word. Where'd Blog
Blog
go?
got kicked for saying that.
You pulled a Patrick, I got booted.
Blog, your word. Last homophone. Bizarre. Your word is bizarre.
Oh.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Is there more than one way?
These are
to
definitely
spell
the same etymology.
it? What is this sentence?
I picked up this Aztec death whistle at a stall in this very eccentric market. It was a real bizarre.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
How bizarre.
I'm worried I will spell either of these wrong. But let's go with BIZARRE.
You spelled bizarre, odd, extravagant, or eccentric in style or mode. I was looking for BAZAAR, the marketplace
You
version.
guys said Z wrong.
Oh.
I was gonna do the international version of doing it too, but yes,
I wish.
That's the first set of the night, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it was,
Yes.
yeah.
I
Zed,
wish we
yes.
said Zed.
They're not
Mike
related.
said Zed.
Oh, he's pronounced them similarly.
It means when you sing the alphabet song, it doesn't rhyme at the end.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Didn't they redid the melody of the alphabet song like in the middle, and it's real weird. Like
Yeah, they got rid of the LMNO.
What?
Yeah,
Right, so that they would
sounds
not.
very jarring to our generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got rid of the LMNO.
Okay, that
Interesting.
is the end of round 4. Scores now read Blog is at 2, Janos still 5, Missy 6, LG 6.
Missy, I'm pulling for you.
I'm pulling for you. I'm
Okay,
pulling for
we enter
everyone.
our last
Yeah,
round.
tiebreaker.
What is our last round, Tony?
Our last round is none other than the lightning round. Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
All right,
Why
so
can we all do the sound effects?
okay, our final round of the night is still truly anyone's game. Only put a we'll say 5-minute timer on the clock,
Okay.
and we'll go through my list of words. I have one contestant at a time until the timer is up. Spell a word correctly, you will get 1 point. Spell a word incorrectly, you will lose a point. And you will move on to the next contestant
Oh, this
with
is
a new
fun.
word. No
This is
one can steal a word. Previous
This is
person's
my
word.
folly.
Brutal.
Okay, your
Okay.
time
I'm here for
starts.
Wait.
Oh.
Before we start, order. I will starting with Blog. I'm just gonna go this order. Blog,
Okay.
Janos, Missy, LG. Starting with Blog. So with that, Tony,
Time.
start that timer.
Starts now.
Blog, your word is raffle.
Oh,
RAFFLE.
That is correct. Janos, your word is ticket.
TICKET.
That's correct. Missy, your word is reunification.
REUNIFICATION.
That is correct. LG,
Oh, wow.
your word is switch.
Capital TWITCH.
Sorry, I said switch.
Oh, I'm sorry. SWITCH.
That is correct.
I heard Twitch too.
Block, sorry, that's my fault. Block, your word is PlayStation.
PLAYSTATION.
That is correct. Janos, your word is Tatooine.
Tatooine. TATOOINE.
That is correct. Missy, your word is Camino. Camino.
KAMINO.
That is correct. LG, your word is
wow.
Switch 2. Switch 2.
Capital SWITCH space 2.
That is correct. Vlog, your word is Varietopia.
The fuck?
PARIETOPIA.
That is correct. Janos, your word is Junk Dealer. Junk Dealer.
Junk dealer. JUNK space DEALER.
That is correct. Missy, your word is Mariner.
Oh no. MA. MARNINEER.
That's a couple too many ends. That's incorrect.
Yeah.
LG, your word is Boimler.
One more time.
Boimler. Boimler.
BOIMLER.
That is correct. Blog, your word is
haven't
Steph.
watched that one, Wiz.
Blog, your word is Steph.
S-T-E-E-H question mark?
We'll accept that. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, no, your word is Gorman. This might be tough.
Gorman.
Not watched Andor. Gorman.
Gorman. Okay, I'm gonna go with GORMAN.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
GOREMAN.
There's an H in there. Missy,
Oh,
your word
never
is
mind.
Scarif. Scarif. Very close to that.
SKARIFF.
Fortunately, you spelled the C. It is incorrect.
C.
LG, your word is Kyber.
KYBER.
That is correct. Blog, your word is Krennic. Krennic.
K-R-E-N-I-C-K.
That is incorrect.
No
Janos, your word is Erso.
What are these words? What is...
These are now characters.
These are from Andor and Rogue One.
No. Airso. Something is telling me
Urso.
AERSO.
Sorry, say again? One more time.
You said
I'll be back.
Urso? I said AERSO.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
That answer was built on hope.
Where are my sixes? Here's mine. Missy, your word is engineer.
ENGINEER.
I think you missed an I. That is incorrect. LG, your word is super weapon.
SUPERWEAPON. No space.
That is correct. Blog, your word is human blender.
Yeah.
Okay. The or is it just not the?
Just human blender. You can finish spelling your word.
Human space BLENDER.
That is correct, and that ends our game of spelling Bee Walk Run.
It will
final
blend.
score,
LG.
LG returns and continues championing with 11.
Wow.
Missy with 5. Janos with 6. Bob came back.
GG.
I'm in second, baby.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Two-time
LG.
loser.
You will be once again be invited back the next time we do a spelling bee.
Thank
walk run.
you. I do not know how this happened. Thank you.
Draw the lightning
Spelling
rod.
is your SUPERWEAPON.
No space.
Okay, congrats to LG. Thanks all for coming. We have some time, so I would like to fill out the rest of the time by playing a little bit of a letterbox game, a game I developed for
Yes.
some of the
If
movies.
it's okay, I might
Can
go
I-
to bed now.
Yes, if you need to head out, please. Thank you for being here. Thank you
Janice,
for spelling.
this was
Thank
so
you,
much
Janos.
fun.
Thank you for joining us,
Thank you
Janos.
So
Thanks,
fun.
Janos.
Thank you for
It was a
proving
really
that that
great
game was not
time.
rigged.
How do I go? I think this way.
Oh, you just closed the browser. Yeah. Bye.
I love Canada. I love Canada.
All right, so I'm
before
gonna
we
go
move
grab
on
my
to that-
computer and then we'll play a little bit of letterbox
Okay.
game.
While Mike is doing, while 1B is doing that, I just want to say that that was a lot of. I can tell how much work went into that, and that was a lot.
Yes, applause. We this was just as fun as it was last time.
Yeah.
I need to know I'm gonna study my Canadian provinces. With apologies, Janos. I feel as good that they didn't know states just as was reciprocal. If it was one way, I would have felt extraordinarily terrible. But the reciprocality of it all is like, okay, a little bit of sweat off my forehead.
So, I don't know
It
if
does feel
Janos-
weird that we have 50.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's Janos' Bandcamp in the chat.
I didn't
And
know
Marcia.
that you were a musician. That's very
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Janos.
The jacket is off. We are in casual.
Yes, jacket's off.
clothes.
Now
Oh,
we're
hell yeah.
talking spelling.
Okay, so I
taking
don't
my
think
jacket
anyone
off
here has
too.
played, or at least no one on stream right now has played the letterbox game that I've developed. It's kind of a successor to Lettermon game, but kind of different. So it starts off kind of similar. I will give you categories, and then when you select a category, we'll get to a year, and you'll pick a year. And once I give the year, I will list a number of reviews I've pulled for that movie, and then a round of bidding will start. But this round of bidding is slightly different from Lettermon game, as in you will not have to underbid the previous person. You can just bid any number. So basically, you will pick a number of the number of views. Say if there's like 5, first person says 3, next person can pick 1, 2, 4, or 5.
Okay.
Once everyone has assigned a number, I will read the reviews. Whoever has the lowest number will guess first. If they get incorrect, I'll read the next one, so the next one guesses. And so on.
Perfect.
So, luckily, no one here has played the previous categories that I've played, so I'm going to reuse some of them. So, let's see.
AGB.
I'll have Missy pick first.
Okay.
Missy had the lowest score coming in. Your choices for categories. Hey, That's Me, which is movies I worked on.
Ooh.
Magic Mike XXL, which is Channing Tatum movies over 2 hours long.
Oh.
Or first name basis, that's a movie title that's just a first name.
They're all great. First name is so deceptive. It can be tougher than you think because there's a lot of first name movies.
Yeah.
But there's also probably a lot of Channing Tatum bullshit I don't know about. And I also know you've worked on a lot of films, but a lot of films I also don't necessarily specifically. It's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot no matter what I pick. I'm gonna pick Magic Mike.
Okay, you have the option of 2015, 2017, or 2024.
I would like 2015, please.
2015. All right, this movie from 2015 has 8 reviews I've pulled. And these are pulled from mostly like comedians and or like kind of blank check kind of movie reviewers, people in that sphere. There are 8 reviews I've pulled. How many of those 8 do you think you need to hear?
Are we going to bidding down just the line?
We'll go to blog next, but he doesn't have to. He can underbid you or overbid you.
Yeah.
There's no challenge system here.
I think I have. I'm coming in with a title in mind, so I'll start with 3, and
Okay,
just also
3.
get a taste of the game.
All right, so it's 8 total Missy is bidding 3. Let me make sure I write that down so I don't forget.
Now, if we say 3, can we come in sooner if we know?
It kind of depends. If someone's bid underneath you, they have to.
Yeah, you'll have to wait for them. But
I think you mostly should just wait for your
number. Okay. That's true, and they are funny reviews.
All right, blog. You can bid anything that's not 3. So 1 or 2 or 4 through 8.
And sorry, what was the year again?
2015, and this is a Channing Tatum movie over 2 hours in runtime.
I like this is like bidding in a trick-taking game.
Yeah.
And this obviously you get the bottom numbers, so the less numbers. It's like Leonard Maltin game in that same way,
Yeah.
right?
So the first reviews I'm going to read are definitely going to be the vaguer ones.
Got it. What number did Missy say?
She said 3.
Missy said 3.
Okay, I'm gonna
We
say
do 1, 2, 4 through 8.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with 4.
Oh, one up to 4.
1 up.
Phony, you want to play?
Sure.
All right, Phony, you can pick below 3 or above 4. Up to 8.
I'll pick 5.
Right, Phony's at 5. LG, you can do below 3 or above 5. So 1, 2, or 6 through 8.
Let's just I'll shoot for 2. Let's just hear him.
All right, I'm not reviews, and then LG will guess.
LG already won a game tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first review is from Matt Singer. He gave this 2 stars on Letterboxd, and his whole review is just the words. It was just shrug emoji. Just
shit.
Okay.
Emily Heller, the second review, 2 stars.
I like her.
Lol, this movie is incomprehensible. LG, do you have any idea what this Channing Tatum movie from 2015 is that is over 2 hours long?
2015, over 2 hours long. Is 22 Jump Street?
That is incorrect. We'll go to the next review and then hear Missy's. Next review is from Emma Stefanski.
Okay.
Does not live a star or a heart, but says, best movie of the decade.
Oh, maybe I don't know what it is.
I'm going to say Jupiter Ascending.
Is correct.
Okay.
Oh my
I
God,
almost
you
went
dog
1,
man.
but I was like, don't showboat.
I almost did too. I'm glad she didn't say that Atlas Shrugged was actually her favorite movie. Because he was in that.
Was he really in Atlas Shrugged?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he was in that.
I had
Yeah,
no idea. I couldn't think of a single movie of his that came out in 2015.
Yeah.
I remember
Werewolf
that's the one that
Dog
had
Boyfriend.
Piper.
You can
from,
listen
Oh
to
no,
the...
he wasn't in it. He wasn't in it. He was in The Vow in the same year that it came out, and so
Okay.
a very misleading result came up.
We are about to be in an era where we're going to see a whole lot more Who is John Galt graffiti. So, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to revisit that movie or book.
He's a schmuck!
Yeah, definitely streaming Eddie Redmayne.
I don't know.
You can always
let me
listen
read-
to the Not a Hate Watch episode about Jupiter Ascending on the Missy Information Superhighway.
Jupiter
if you want
Ascending's
recovery.
great.
Wiz, in my neighborhood, there's a guy that has there's a guy that has like he puts up weird political messages, and I'm waiting for it.
All right, I'm going to just read through the rest of the reviews just for the hell of it. David Ehrlich, 1.5 stars. This is an excerpt from his review. I didn't take the whole thing. Every generation gets the Waterworld they deserve. Oscar, 3 stars. Congrats to Eddie Redmayne for his Oscar for this movie. Sean Fantasy, 3 stars. The only good Eddie Redmayne performance, Jamel Bowie, 2 stars. I don't know if you know this, but bees, yeah, they're genetically designed to recognize royalty. And Patrick Williams, 3 stars. For every element that doesn't really work, there's a scene where like Eddie Redmayne screams at his dragon man henchman in a factory inside Jupiter, and I can't help but check that.
I want to watch this. This is
It's the Wachowskis,
right?
Yeah.
You won't be bored watching it.
It's on my list. Like I've
You-
wanted to for years. It's like
You know, I watch it because it's a How This Got Made movie, and I am not a fan.
I just watched it for fun and really liked it.
Mm-mm.
All right.
I have furry friends who said it was like It's very splitting in the furry community, apparently.
Well, that's because Channing
It's
Tatum's
great.
a dog.
She's the queen bee. It's fucking amazing.
And Channing Tatum's a dog.
That's why. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't say that. I'm
It's
gonna
not like-
watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
All right, vlog. You'll pick the next category. You can pick the Ex-Meister Memorial category. That's a movie title in the form of a question, or Release the Gethard Cut. That's the film Gethard Cut from,
Ooh.
or Adapception. Films based on musical based on films.
Yeah.
These are good.
Let's go with that question one.
The Ex-Meister
All right.
Memorial category?
Yeah.
Ex-Meister Memorial category. You can pick from 1988, 2018, or 2019.
Let's go 1988.
1988. This movie I have 7 reviews pulled. What number review do you want to hear before your guess? Out of 7.
I feel like I want to just go with a movie which I can't think of which year it actually came out. Let's go with 1. Why not?
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
one. Okay, phony. You can pick 2 through 7.
3.
3. LG. You can pick 2 or 4 through 7.
4.
4 and Missy. You can do 2, 5, 6, or 7.
What is the category again? It's the question one?
Form of the movie is a form of a question.
I want to bet 0, please. but I will go with 2. Because I don't want to break your game.
I guess technically 0 would be a valid bid.
Oh, yeah.
That is up to you. I think I can bid with 0.
You think you just know it?
I think I just know it.
As a person who's won, I allow it.
A question
Okay, so-
movie?
Yeah, it's from 1988. It has to be. Yes, I'll go
Okay.
for it. Can I go for it?
Go for it.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
That is correct.
Yes.
Oh!
Woo!
Yes, Super Roger Rabbit. Just for the hell of it, the reviews were.
Well, please read the reviews. Yes, I don't want to step on those.
Patrick Cotner doesn't leave a star or a heart.
Ooh.
A perfect movie, one that needs a great commentary. Hint, hint. For plug for
Ooh.
Patrick's podcast. Also, which I named that previous category were about movies I did. David Bloodland, Human Fish himself, 5 stars with a heart. One of my favorite noirs of all time. Sarah Squirm, 5 stars, The Heart. Gun to head, if I had to say best movie ever made, I would say this with an exclamation points. This is what dreams are made of, people, with 5 more exclamation points. Patrick Willems, 4.5 stars. I love this movie, but sometimes watching it stresses me out, thinking about how hard literally every shot must have been to do. Jamel Bowie, 5 stars, The Heart. Perfect fucking movie, and actor. Oh, sorry. I redacted the name. I forgot to do that. Performance is unbelievable. Easily one of the best of the entire decade. He should have won an Academy Award at least.
The Dip still terrifies me.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Katie Rich, 5 stars.
It's a great
After
movie.
giving one of the all-time great performances, full stop. Much like a real film noir, I have never fully grasped the plot of this, nor have I ever cared. Emma Stefanski, I don't work for tunes.
Oh, that was the last one. Good last one. Yeah.
Yeah.
If those all make sense, especially Sarah Squirms.
Yeah.
A moment from that movie that really jumps my head, which I was just thinking about, I think, earlier today, is we're running out of time. Where they say it for him. So actually, I think I was thinking that when I was trying to write an answer down.
Okay, Phony.
Good pull.
Yeah.
Good pull, Missy.
Thank you.
Phony, your options for categories are Ace of Quades.
Yeah.
It's a movie featuring Jack Quaid.
Oh.
All Bills created sequel. So it's a remake featuring Bill Skarsgård.
Oh.
Or Missy's Rule of 3. So if you've heard the rules of the show, Missy's second rule, every episode ending in 3 must feature Missy information. This is actually a film featuring Missy's doppelganger, Kate Berlin.
Oh!
I mean, I gotta go with that one. I gotta go with the one with
Hell yeah.
Kate Berlant movies. Yeah.
All right, so you have the option of 2019, 2022, or 2023. 19, 22, 23.
I'll go with 19.
All right, 19. Let me mark that off.
I thought you just said one of the options was 1922.
I was
Alright.
born in the last century, blog. So were
All
you.
right, Tony, this movie from 2019 that features Kate Berlant has, I've pulled 9 reviews. How many of those 9, if any, do you want to hear?
I'll go 1.
1.
Oh,
One bid. All right, we go to LG. You can bid 2 to 9 or 0 if you want.
I feel like she's. I'm gonna say 3.
Okay, 3 for LG.
Oh,
Missy.
whiz.
I didn't want to force. I didn't want to do it. I think I have to 0 it again.
Okay, 0 it.
Ooh,
I was gonna say 1.
0 bid and blog. You can pick 2 or 4 or higher, up to 9.
Oh, sorry, it's on me.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is everyone just? I was just reading the chat. Because I guess I was like, this is going for 0. Well, then let's just put an answer.
Should,
Yeah.
should I
let's go
send
for
my
4.
answer? Should I send my answer to Mike beforehand, so you still get to read the reviews and guess, but I'm locked in, and that I don't spoil it. I don't want to be a spoiler again. I just really genuinely
Write
think
it down.
I know it.
Write it down.
I'll write it down. We'll do it like a prestige,
Well, I'm gonna go with
Yeah,
4.
like how I did with Wisconsin.
and I will not
Yeah,
reveal.
write
I'm
down.
not going to show my face at all. I'm just going to write down.
Sure.
All right, I'll start reading the reviews. All right, Tony, your one review is from David's Love Band. He gave it 3.5 stars with a heart. And he says, I like the book a lot more than the movie. Tony,
Is
what
it
guess?
Frankenstein's monster? What is that one called? Frankenstein's Frankenstein?
So the David Harbour
David
one?
Harbour
No,
Netflix
it's not-
movie?
It is not that, no.
Okay.
We'll go
Prince of
to...
Egypt.
all right, we'll read the next
Okay,
two
then I know what
reviews.
it is.
Fran Hoffner, 4 stars. Don't write off your canceled friend. They could wind up saving your life.
Yep, okay, I know what it is.
Olivia Craighead, no stars, no hearts. I mixed this up with Licorice Pizza. I spent like an hour wondering what Sean Penn was
Shit.
when Sean Penn was going to show up and do his motorcycle trick.
Shit,
Okay.
shit, I should have
You
gone
have a
2.
guess at that point.
Who is this? Me?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. You know what? I see Lisa Frankenstein in the chat, and that seems like a good guess. I haven't seen it, but it's on my list. Lisa Frankenstein.
It is not Lisa Frankenstein.
Maddie, plausible. You've got plausible deniability. No, that's okay. I had nothing plausible. It was
Phony,
you
yeah.
just gave
Yeah,
me a shot. Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Yeah, Phony just got it right.
Phony got it.
But
Okay,
not for points.
we'll read the next review so Vlad can see if Vlad can get it. The 4th review is from Ben David Grabinski. He gave it 5 stars. This is an excerpt from his review. Every time I watch this, it moves further up the list of my favorite movies of all time. Wish it was longer.
Longer. What was the
2019.
year again? 2019?
Yeah.
2019.
2019.
Those review scores are very variable on this one.
Some of them are blank because they don't. Some of them just leave it blank.
Oh,
Yeah.
They don't decide to.
I'm going to say it was not mentioned for this question. It was mentioned before, and I have no idea who this actor is.
Keeper Land?
Yeah, I don't. Not by name.
Missy's
Missy's
rival?
nemesis, Keeper Land, winner of the U.S. Testmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was on the
okay.
special without Brett Davis.
Got it.
Also in the Amazon Prime series of League of Their Own.
Yeah.
she was really good in that. I
She's
liked her
very
in
good in that.
Everyone's really good in that.
And
I'm
Even-
gonna,
the
even
HBO
Missy
Max
says she-
original series Search Party.
I'm going with Atlas Shrugged.
Frogs, Missy, reveal what you have written down.
I believe I have ate at a restaurant featured in this movie, which we covered on She's an Actress Margot Robbie. She was the ticket taker at the theater who gave Sharon Tate her ticket in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
So when I was so confident, I thought it was going to be Sorry to Bother You, and then remembered that came out in 2018, but I had already locked in my answer.
Missy, correct again.
Missy again? Wow.
Unfortunately, have seen this one. I did not pay to see it.
When you have a rival, you understand what their works are.
That's true.
Okay.
I've stopped
LG.
sending Missy all of the King for Lance stuff that I find because I. Yes.
All right. LG, we're coming back around. You can pick. Hey, That's Me, name of Patrick's podcast, but in this case, is a movie I worked on. First name basis, a movie that's just a first name title, and all Bill created sequel. So it's a Bill Skarsgård remake, a remake featuring Bill Skarsgård.
Oh, I feel like that one. I think I might actually be able to nail that one. I want to do the. I was hoping for either the musical one or the mic one because I actually don't know. I don't know. I only know one thing that you've worked on because that was near me. So let's do the It's Me. It's me.
Okay. The options you have for this are 20. I'll leave that one off because I don't think anyone will get that one. 2019, 2021, or 2023. 19, 21, 23.
19.
All right, 19.
Okay,
this movie
I'm
from
scrambling.
2019 that I worked on for some amount of time, I will admit not very long, has 8 reviews pulled. How many of the 8 do you think you need to hear?
4.
4.
Right in the middle.
Going back up to, we have up top Missy.
Yeah, I have no need to showboat on this time. I'm going to take a 6, actually. I'm not confident.
6. Go to blog. How many reviews do you think you need to hear to guess?
Gonna go to 5, so I have a chance to guess before Missy does.
And phony. 4, 5, and 6 are taken.
3.
3. Okay.
I don't feel optimistic, but I want to try to get in before Missy also.
Before I forget, I like this game a lot.
This is a great game.
Yeah, it's just like kind of a spiritual successor to Leonard Maltin game, mostly because you can't play the Leonard Maltin game with anything in the last 10 years.
Yeah,
because
that
it
is
hasn't
true.
been published since 2014. All right, this movie from 2019 that I worked on in some capacity for some amount of time. First review from Katie Rich, 5 stars. Look, I know it comes at an unimaginable morale and psychological cost, but is it so wrong to want all your work friends to throw a banquet in your honor? Review number 2. Here, 4 stars with a heart. Kind of wild that this awesome movie is just on Netflix in perpetuity and you can watch it whenever you want. ...
Oh.
Am I missing something? What's that about? All right, and 3, your last review for phony. David Sims, 4.5 stars. As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. Phony, do you have any idea what this movie could be?
Oh my God!
Is it The Irishman?
Just kidding.
Is it The Irishman?
It is The Irishman.
What?
Wow.
I heard you paint houses.
I heard you.
Yeah, I heard you paint houses.
Don't admit to painting houses on stream. 1B. Don't admit that.
I'm impressed. I was nowhere near that.
Phony. Well, no, Phony's not heard this. Intern Forrest and intern Emily Pineapple may have heard this story. But I did greens on one set for The Irishman. They needed a bunch of extra people, so they sent me over there to do greens. It's just working with plants and the foliage in the background. It was off the Sawmill Highway. There's a little rest stop that was abandoned, and we redressed as an old gas station and old restaurant awning. And we just had a bunch of because the sawmill was not shut down, so regular cars were driving by. So we had a ton of fake plants and camo netting along the road to hide any moving cars, just to be you would see them, but you couldn't really tell what they were. And then we laid a bunch of sod and put them into old bushes. But very briefly on The Irishman. I'll read the rest of the reviews.
With that, I'm going to go celebrate my victory.
Yay! I can't believe how many times I have said the words "The Irishman" referencing that movie in your presence, and I had no idea. And we've said
anytime anyone talks about it, I forget I worked on it. I was like, oh right, yeah, I did that little thing on it. Like I was there for like a couple weeks, and then like it was interrupted by my jury duty, and they came back for like one day for another thing, and it was like that was it.
I did the same thing Lena did, which was to break it up and watch it.
You liked The Irishman, the limited series.
Well, I watch an Irishman Plus when it's on a stream, but in the movie, I needed a pee break.
Well, I've only
it.
watched The Irishman because George Lucas was watching The Irishman. So
same blog.
I only watched it when they were also watching it.
Yeah. All right, I'll read the rest of these reviews as we make our way closer to cryptid trivia coming up on Radio Free Multiverse. The next review was from Patrick Willems. He gave it 4 stars. He says, "Oh, maybe I don't want to be a gangster after all. It looks nice." Joe Reed said 3 stars. How crazy is that The Sopranos isn't on Catherine Narducci's Known For? And then Fran Hoffner, 4.5 stars with the heart. Simply Pacino.
Pacino on to you.
Hello.
The video game,
Pacino
the
on to
Game
you.
Awards, Al Pacino?
Yes.
Wow.
Big get.
Real quick before we get to our final words, David Ehrlich gave it 4 stars, and he said, with alternating fire emojis, Joseph, Frank, Pesci. And then Jamel Billy with 4.5 stars. Finally completed my project of watching nearly every Scorsese movie. And I have to say that these previous films in front of mine, I find this one even more impressive and compelling than I did on first watch. It might be the most cerebral film, not a commentary on his previous mafia and crime films, but a commentary on the 20th century American experience and a look at the corruption and alienation and undergirded our golden age of prosperity. I think this film is a masterpiece, and I think it stands among Scorsese's best, a real triumph.
It was no megalopolis.
Well, what can be a megalopolis?
America? New York City?
I mean, America's kind of heading that way.
Well, that means we get to go back to the club.
I watched Megalopolis, and I was I think I had a fever, so I liked it. I think it might have been the fever.
Megalopolis.
I'm only gonna watch it when I can organize the double feature with my friend where we watch Joker 2 and Megalopolis.
Yes!
And hopefully Borderlands as well.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That one might not nearly be.
Wow, says Roy Martini.
Wow.
Brutal.
Wow.
Triple Feature.
But speaking of brutal.
Yes, it's me, Fluval. I'm brutal.
It's time for all your final words. Let's start with our winner of tonight's spelling bee.
Someone help! I've eaten Little Davy.
Oh, I forgot about Little Davy.
R.I.P. to a real one.
Yo, rep.
Thank you, everybody. GG's.
Missy information.
My now best friend once told me when we first were getting to know each other that Al Pacino's first name was Alfredo, and I did not believe her. And then she looked it up and showed it to me on Wikipedia, and my first response was, "Did you edit Wikipedia while we were at lunch?"
Wait, his first name's Alfredo?
His first name is Alfredo. It's Alfredo Pacino.
Wow.
Be right back.
Before I say my final words, I was going to say we need a topic for next week.
Alfredo James Pacino.
And I would say Alfredo Pacino might be a good option, but I was originally thinking this would require some homework. Is next week will be the Wednesday right before the season 2 finale, of Doctor Who. So I think we could, maybe not a whole episode, but we have a lot of time slot.
I'm caught up.
Yeah, and I know that it'd probably be a lot of work to do it for soon, but that you should consider doing a whole randoms of the movie game.
we got so much time, Slutton. But also, my final words are actually attractive. Things always.
And Single Walk Run, our host of your spelling bee.
Yes, thanks for everyone for coming and watching as we've played through this silly spelling game and also the letterbox game. Keep on spelling.
Keep on spelling.
Keep on spelling.